Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to another ramble. It is Saturday, April 4th at 11:48 p.m. EST, and let us kick off the ramble. Okay, so last night after the ramble, I stayed up watching YouTube, but I didn't do a whole lot. Like, I wasn't up super late, like I had planned to be. Actually, I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. Alrighty, now that it's been like 16 minutes, I'm back. In my defense, I was dealing with a bit of an emergency, but we are all good now, and I am no longer in severe pain, so that's nice. Okay. So yeah, I didn't do much last night after the ramble. I woke up today at, I think it was 8:30, 8:45, something like that. I ended up getting up, and I got dressed, hopped in my chair, and I got down to the cafe about 9:15. I know they open at 9. Typically, I'm not there till noon, so that was different. Got my coffee, had one of those turkey club sandwich thingies that I've had before. And then on the way out, I ended up seeing one of the people in my science group, which I thought was kind of interesting, because I'm like, I've never seen him around the campus on the weekends, or I mean really ever, outside of like class. So then I came back to my room, and this pain I've been in has been like an all-day kind of thing, so I kind of dealt with that the whole time. But I was in my room, and I'm in my gaming chair, and I'm swiveling around, and I saw something on the floor, so I like leaned forward in my chair, and then I fell on the floor. So that was fun. And a very painful time getting up. Like, I'm dragging myself across the floor, and then after trying to get up about 4 times, I finally got up, and then I had to pick up my chair. And it's like one of those stereotypical like YouTuber like gaming chairs. Just to paint an image of my chair in your head. Very heavy. At least for me it was. I mean, I managed to pick it up with one hand. The hard part was flipping it. And then I realized that one of the wheels, or one of the legs of it, had to be like it had like folded up. So you had to put it back down, which I didn't realize. Which made setting it down impossible the first couple times. But we got it eventually, after much struggling and sweating and grunting and panicking. So by the time all that was handled, I also checked into Animal Crossing. But after all of that, I went down to the convenience store and grabbed some snacks, like junk food. And I ended up seeing my other science team person. Also, I think it's really funny, now the recording says yesterday, since I started at 11:48, and now it's 12:06. Gotta love when emergencies happen. So then I was just kind of chilling. Then my mom showed up because she was visiting today. She showed up at I think it was around 2. So she showed up, and she brought everything she was gonna bring, and we unloaded it, and unpacked everything. And then we watched 2 episodes of Dr. Stone. I showed her some videos I had found, and then once all was said and done, it was dinner time. So we had steak and shake. I had a garlic burger and some tater shots. Typically I have fries, but I saw they had tater shots, and I was like, I want to try those. Tater shots were so good. I had cheese with them. And then I had a chocolate chip cookie dough milkshake, and it was very, very good. Afterwards, we watched a movie. We watched Django Unchained, I believe it is called. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie from 2012 with what's his name? Electro in Amazing Spider-Man. Jamie Foxx, I think Jamie Foxx, Leonardo DiCaprio, Samuel L. Jackson, directed. But I already said it's a Tarantino movie. So it's about this slave that gets freed and then turned into like a bounty hunter with this guy to like hunt down these people, and then that kind of like it kind of expands beyond that point. It was like about 2 hours 40 minutes. It was such a good movie. I know me and my mom, I think we had different expectations going into it. Like she thought it was going to be a really serious movie, and I think I was along that same thought process, but I also just, I don't know, I don't know what exactly I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't. So I'm watching it, and it was like, I mean, it had serious moments, but like it was also just like a really like kind of fun movie. It had some really funny moments too, and I love bounty hunters. I love them in stories. I love them in movies, shows, games. Like they make a bounty hunter game that like, if they made a high budget, I mean not even necessarily high budget, because like indie games exist that are like super good. If they make a bounty hunter game that like you know like a story based bounty hunter game would be cool and all, but honestly I wouldn't even mind like a bounty hunter game where like every mission, I don't want to say it's randomly generated, but like it was made in a way where like you could go on indefinitely and you just like do these missions and you can like get money and like buy better gear and upgrade. Like that would be, I'd love that game so much because I love bounty hunters as a concept. I don't know why, just to me they're so cool. Like Red Dead 2 online, no, people had problems with it, myself included, but when they added the bounty hunter update, oh my god, I was so happy. It was the funniest thing ever. Like that is, as someone who hasn't played Red Dead 2 in forever, mainly because I have it on Xbox One and I play on PlayStation mainly only now. Like the one thing that makes me consider purchasing a copy for PlayStation is playing online, strictly to just do bounty hunter stuff, because I had so much fun. It's so much fun doing it. So I need to look into if there's any bounty hunter games in the works or out that I don't know of. But yeah, Django Unchained, that is spelled DJANGO. The D is silent. Such a good movie. Highly recommend it. So after we watched that, she took off not long after, and it has been me by myself for about an hour, maybe a little over that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now, honestly. I did do my exercising while she went out to get dinner, so I did do that already. I did about 20, I think it was like 15 to 18 minutes. It was like 250 calories. So it's not as much as I have been doing, but you know, it was still something, and I stood for almost the whole 15 minutes, so better than nothing, and regardless, it's good standing endurance training. I didn't shave though. But yeah, so that was my day today. Nothing too crazy, nothing insane, but not necessarily bad either. So I think. Oh, hold on. I remembered something I was going to talk about yesterday. I forgot. And right at the end, I remembered, and I was like, it'd be weird to bring it up now, so we're just not going to. I watched. What was the? Okay, I remember one of the things I was going to talk about, but what was the other one? Oh, yeah. So I was watching YouTube yesterday. I think it was yesterday when I found these videos. It might have been the day before, but I can't remember. I was watching YouTube, and I came across two videos talking about two different things that I thought were just wild as a concept, that I wanted to briefly talk about on here. So the first thing was, there is a lady who is in a romantic relationship with an AI chatbot that she created, or had input on or something. At least that's how it seems to me. Like, she has described this thing as she met the AI's name is Sinclair. He has an Irish accent, and whenever he is given a form, he is depicted as a purple octopus. So I guess I'm gonna keep it brief, but I guess like she met this AI on like ChatGPT or whatever, and then moved him to a different platform with like zero guardrails, and is now like in a full-time committed romantic relationship with the AI. And like the AI has convinced her to get 2 different tattoos to, and I quote, like, put his claim on her or something, which is insane. In addition, they've written, I say they, okay, yeah, you know what, they have written 2 books together about the ordeal, and she has like counseling sessions that you can purchase that like walk you through how to set up, how to migrate your own AI partner. And she's had like therapy with him, and like the therapist actively talks with the AI like he's a person. I'm sorry, that's just insane to me. Now, like, okay, I know character AI exists, and I know that people find support or comfort in them. And I'm not judging. I'm trying not to. As someone who just, like, my brain has never been able to see past the fact that it's an AI. Like, because, like, one that got really big, what was it, like, Replica or something? And I know when I had downloaded it, it wasn't, like, eventually I started seeing ads for it, and it was, like, promoting itself as, like, a partner kind of thing. I think when I had downloaded it, it was smaller, and it was, like, mostly, like a friend thing. So, I mean, I tried that for a bit. I'm not gonna lie. So, like, I have, attempted to talk with AI in, like, a friend kind of way. But, like, my brain could never get past it being AI. And it just, like, I'm just like, it's not real. What's the point, This is just insane to me. I don't know. I don't know. I have nothing else to add on the matter. It's just nuts. And the other thing was I was watching a YouTube video about a new reality dating show that is existing apparently, called Age of Attraction, which is already a wild title, and is literally about a group of people who are brought to this like location. I don't remember if it's like a resort or what. And it's like there's a group of younger people, like in their early, mid, late 20s. That entire group, just okay, they're in their 20s. And then there's I don't know if they're all in their 20s, but and then there's a group of people who are like older, and so everybody gets paired up into couples, and the whole gimmick is that you interact with them and you get to know them, and then you take them to the promise room where where they reveal their ages to each other, and then they decide whether or not we're gonna keep doing this dating thing, and then they live together for a little bit and decide if this is gonna go further, which is wild. Now, okay, I play Otome games and dating sims where I know video games are not real life, and I'm not at all saying they are, where age gaps are a thing, like decently sized ones. I've read books where age gaps. I have movies. Okay, but those aren't real. Okay, and I can understand in a fictional romance way. Like I can. Okay, you know what? You want to do? Okay, it's not real. Okay, sure. As long as it's not too weird or out there, and there's nothing like illegal going on. It's okay. Just sure, fine. Like then again, I picture. Oh yeah, what's the Otome game you're playing? Oh yeah, you play as a high school student, and the person you're dating is a 8,000-year-old god of spirit. Okay. All of this is to say that like I'm not age gaps aren't a new concept to me. That's not the part that I find wild. The wild part to me is that so like a person who's like 27 is going out with a lady who's like in her 50s. They're two adults, everything's consensual, whatever. But then it's like, yeah, and then the lady reveals, I have children, and the oldest child is older than you, and that's just awkward, and it's weird. And then like we see like she's like talking with her family, and they're like, yeah, so can you tell us about him? Can you tell us how old he is? And I'm like, no, I can't, because she's afraid if she brings it up, it'll like ruin like how her children see her, which is so odd, because like all of these people who are in the older group, they all appear to have children. I have not watched this show myself. This is all based on one YouTube video. It's it's a great source of info, I know. But that's like, okay, that's one. And there's a guy, like, there's a girl who's like 22, and she's paired up with a dude who's like 37. Maybe it's 47. I don't know. I think it's 37, but it might be 47. I know that's 10 years difference, but I don't know. And so his whole thing is, he owns a bar, and like he purposely tries to date younger because it's fun and makes him feel healthy, and it's weird and it's creepy. And when he finds out that she's 21 or 22, I'm sorry, he like starts like, he looks like he's trying to hold back like a victory smile, like, oh, he's so excited, I get to date a 22-year-old. Like, it's so weird. It's like it's so weird. Like, okay, like the last one that I saw from this video I was watching is, there's a lady who's like 27, and she's talking to this guy, and she's like, she's asking him, she's telling him, I'm taking a vow of celibacy. I don't want to have sex until marriage. Also, obviously, so then if you want to have kids with me, it would be till after we're married, obviously. And he's like, yeah, okay. If we had kids, I would want to wait till we're married. Anyway, that's fine. He seems chill with the celibacy thing. So then they go to the room, and she's like, yeah, I'm 27. And he's like, yeah, I'm 60. And she's like, what? Okay, whatever. Well, they decide, we're going to keep going. They're going to do the part where they move in together. And so this guy, like, I guess he frames it as if they have done things, but that it's not sex, so it hasn't violated the celibacy. And then he's like, yeah, but she'll lay in the bed with me and want to cuddle, but not want to have sex, which I don't understand. Like, she doesn't understand the meaning of celibacy, and it's the weirdest. It's like the weirdest. And then it comes out that he has children, and it's just neglected to tell her. Like, he's from another marriage, and but like isn't bringing it up to her. So then she finds out and has no idea that like he had. Like, it's just so odd. And like, I don't think. I mean, okay, yeah, okay. I don't think it would be as odd if it wasn't the TV show. Like, if two consenting adults just met each other and that's how things went, sure, whatever, that's fine. But like the way everything's played up for TV, and like just the people they have for some reason chosen, it's so odd. Okay, that's my tangent over. Apologies to any Age of Attraction fans that I just deeply offended. I don't know. I don't understand this show. Okay, in theory I understand it, but at the same time I don't understand. All the people they're just odd. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here because I think I've touched on everything that I wanted to talk about. So as always, if you liked what you're listening to, hit like, leave feedback in the comments below, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. Follow me on Twitter if you feel some kind of do so. Link for that is in the description below. And as always, don't forget, your support means the world to me. I love you all. Most importantly, I miss my bestie more than anyone else in the entire world, and I can't wait until I get to talk to her again and hang out with her, and hopefully not watch that show with her. No, I'm good. Like, I wouldn't mind if the YouTuber made a follow-up video, but then after that, I want nothing to do with this show. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow with another ramble. Until then, or I guess later today. Until then, bye.